Hello, all, and welcome to your very own Tech and More. Hope you guys are doing awesome. So, as part of the ongoing series that is interview preparation, welcome to one more video. In this video, we are going to talk around or maybe have the questions and answers around Salesforce's Service Cloud. Now, if you are an admin, a business analyst, a quality analyst, a test automation analyst, this video is for you. If you are going to prepare for your interview and the HR has asked you that you need to have good service cloud experience, this interview is for you. So I hope that these videos around different domains are helping you. And if we are able to help you in any way, please make sure that you subscribe to our channel so you get the latest updates, and do share it with your folks within your circle so we get more traction and which keeps us motivated, right? So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Navnath, basic question first. Tell me a little bit about yourself and tell me more about your service cloud experience.
Sure. So I have around 6.7 years of total experience, and
Mhm.
into that I have from past 4 years I have been into Salesforce platform, and mostly into the Service Cloud implementation. So into that I have been involved in implementing case management, then escalation rules,
Mhm.
and also on the entitlement management process. So yes,
Got it. Uh, I'll start with a very basic question first. Can you help me understand that how Salesforce's Service Cloud is different from the Sales Cloud?
sure. So yes, so basically, this is an widely used, say both of these Sales Cloud and Service Cloud are widely used by the most of the organization. And Sales Cloud actually helps to generate leads.
Mhm.
Into that, it allows us to. It has some features where we can capture leads and convert them into an opportunity. And later on, if the opportunity and the negotiation everything is going well, then it is being moved to that particular account. So that is a part where Sales Cloud lies. It is basically to attract the customer and to make their attract the potential leads and make them their customers. And on the other hand, the Service Cloud is where after, so it will provide whatever is required after the sales and after the sales process is done, sales cycle is completed. So whatever the support is required to a particular customer with respect to the services, and whatever the products they have purchased with regards to that, they will be having some queries and everything. So Service Cloud will be supporting those features, like providing the customer supports and some some features like live interaction with the teams, with the customer support teams.
Got it. So can I say that in short, Service Cloud focuses on the post-sales support and Sales Cloud services on the pre-sales activities?
Yeah, that's right. That's absolutely right.
Okay. Then, how does case management works in Service Cloud, and what are some of the best practices? One by one, we can
Okay.
go ahead around.
Okay, so first of all, I'll talk about case management. So how case management works is, so suppose if there is there is one customer who has purchased some product from the website, from the business, and after that he has some query, or the product is not working as expected. Then what he'll do is he'll reach out to the website again, and there he'll be able to see the option where he can directly reach out to the customer support team.
Mhm.
So it will be either from phone, or either from email, or either a live chat will be initiated. So these kind of medium they have within, say, like when we are working with Salesforce Service Cloud. And into that, once they have got like once they have connected with the customer support team, uh, what the customer support team will do is they will create one lead, sorry, they will create one case for that, the whatever the from which medium that has been captured, either it is from phone, phone or email, or from chat. Then it will be converted to a case. So once the case has been logged into the Salesforce Service Cloud, there would be kind of there would be a particular departments or queues. Suppose if the problem lies within the network connection or something of the product is related to some mobile phones, then there would be a specific team to handle. Then uh, there would be a feature in within Salesforce Service Cloud where we can differentiate those whatever the issues the customer is facing, and based on the issues there will be dedicated support team that will be sitting around and that will be helping the customer. And also within that we will be having predefined SLAs for that, so that customer can get an prompt solution whenever they are trying to reach out. So by this by implementing those features, uh, uh, basically the customer can get an seamless experience throughout the support issues.
Got it. What do you understand by SLAs?
Okay, so these are the SLAs are basically a timeline, we can say. It is a specific timeline which has been defined to resolve one particular case. So SLA means service lease agreement. So within that specific time, the customer needs to the customer support team needs to provide a solution to a customer. And in case if they are not able to provide the particular solution to customer, then there would be another feature that we call as escalation rules, case escalation rules, that would be helping in case the timeline or the particular SLA has been crossed. So whatever the issue is there, it will be escalated to the particular SMEs or someone who is more higher into the authority of so resolving those issues. So yes, that would be particular scenario for that while defining SLA.
So, as per your experience, when you talk about case escalation rules, how was it implemented in your project? Mhm.
Yes. So basically, while implementing a case escalation rule, so mostly uh, we had a scenario where the customer were trying to customer were trying to reach out to the customer support team, and the cases were getting created, but somehow we don't had the proper channeling of the cases. That was the major issue over there. And because of this there was very delayed response, or the response was like it was the cases were being missed, the SLAs were getting missed, and customer was not able to get the, and because of this the resulting thing was customer the KPIs were getting impacted, like the customer satisfaction rate was going down.
Mhm.
So into that my task was to define a particular case assignment rule, and into that case assignment rule, what other feature or the recommendation which I provided to stakeholders was to implement the case escalation rule as well. In case if there are some issues that needs to be handled, or that needs to be handled by a particular SME or a particular expert team, then this case escalation rules will be much more helpful so that the person can directly have the ownership of that particular case, and they will be able to follow up with customer and provide a prompt response on to that particular issues.
Got it. Have you heard about the concept of implementing macros in Service Cloud?
Yes, I do have. So basically
Utility.
macro
Mhm.
sorry.
Yeah. What is the utility of macros in Service Cloud?
Okay, so macros are basically if we say that there is like particular uh, set of instruction or something, like there is which some event templates are there that is already that we are using repeatedly, and we don't like the customer support or the agent do not want to repeat those same task again and again. In that we the macro is the feature where it will be helping so that we can save the time of the particular customer issue that is being getting resolved or that is being getting worked upon. So as the macros feature is to help us to save whatever the information that is being repeated, or whatever the instruction that is required, or basically all of these steps that can be helpful or that can be helpful to resolve the customer issue faster.
Got it. Cool. Then what is the role of omni-channel?
Okay. So omni-channel. So suppose um, if the organization or the support team is big and it is like kind of located at a multiple locations, they have customer support team that has been located into multiple locations.
Mhm.
So based on that the omni-channel feature will help the customer to help the business to route the particular cases based on the skills. So when I say about skills, there would be three kind of skills routing skills that is defined into omni channels. It is the skill based routing, then external routing, and then queue based routing. So if I talk about skill based would be so any kind of skill that is like if a particular issue is related to a particular uh, thing like, so there's some network support, network expertise is required, then there would be a particular set of agents that they already will be assigned these skills to so that they can direct, so the case will be automatically getting routed to them. And
Mhm.
also if there is some priority issue, that also we can define that this case is priority. And also if there is some yeah, so also it helps in building the capacity planning as well. So suppose there will be some agents that it will be so whoever is available at the time, then the case will be getting assigned to them. So like that it is helpful. And queue based, like already I've mentioned that it will be assigned to particular queue or department if required. And external routing is like much more, which I haven't explored yet, but it is basically I'm not sure about the particular definition as of now. So mm, I wouldn't be able to completely code that.
No worries. Any idea how do you enable omni-channel routing in Salesforce?
Okay. So omni-channel, we can enable it through, like we have to follow multiple steps. So basically, from setup, from Salesforce setup, you have to navigate to the I think these services where you'll be able to, or you can directly type on the quick find that
Mhm.
omni channel, then you'll be able to find the omni channel option there. Then there you have to set the email templates and whatever the case ownership, who will be the, so basically you have to assign a default ownership for that. Then the templates you have to uh, ensure there. Then if there is particular queues, you have to mention over there. So like that we can set up a omni-channel feature.
What do you understand by knowledge articles in Service Cloud?
Okay. So knowledge articles are basically the feature where you can it is kind of a self-service portal where a particular agent will be able to so there is some, suppose something which is being repeated or something like the issues are being getting repeated. So in that case, they don't have to reach out to someone or some resources or like that. In within Salesforce itself, if we enable the knowledge article or the knowledge licensing for particular profile, then they would be able to understand whatever the topics are then, and then they would be able to learn it from there, or they can handle the issues more effectively with the help of knowledge based articles.
So how would you make sure that knowledge articles are being used effectively? What are some key points or checkpoints that you would use to make sure that the knowledge articles are being used effectively?
Okay. So into that basically, um,
Okay, so I'll tell you
uh,
three main
yes.
checkpoints that you can have. The first one is you should use data categories and public status for targeted visibility. That is, if you have
Okay.
broken your knowledge articles into different categories, that would be easier to sort of save and search for. Number two, the publication status, that is whether they are in draft, whether they have been archived, whether they're published, would help bifurcate the articles better. Then
Okay.
make sure that on every knowledge article, the checkbox which says visible in customer portal or visible in portal, they should be marked accordingly. So the articles which should not be visible to the unauthorized users should not be. All in all, you maintain data security out of it. And number three is that the agent should be able to search and attach articles to cases directly from the service console. So they need not go to the knowledge
Okay.
article tab separately. Rather, they should be able to attach the knowledge articles directly to the service console. What is the utility of milestones and entitlements in Service Cloud?
Okay. So entitlement management is basically, so suppose if there is a particular customer who has purchased few products, and within that product, so basically we are providing a basic level of customer support to them. But this entitlement management is used when you have to provide a service that is based on the product warranties, or suppose the contracts, if it is having the particular contract with that particular product. So in that you have to provide an extra in I would say a extra level of support of service support that you have to provide to customer. And within that, a milestone is an important feature where basically you are able to to configure the SLA or configure the particular timeline for to resolve that particular case. So you have that feature where you can uh, set up the entitlement for around 15 minutes to 30 minutes, or maybe 4 hours, 5 hours, like that. And it will be so once it has been set up, it will count the whole time, and it will capture the time being of the case from getting into the sales the log getting or getting logged into the portal till it getting resolved.
Got it. Uh, have you heard about Supervisor Console
mm, no, I haven't.
or Omnichannel Supervisor?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So let's say I am a supervisor or I'm a manager and I have a lot of customer support executives reporting to me, and I want to see one stop. Uh, I want to have a place wherein I can see the activities of all the other resources at one place. So let's say you are having this case and this number and this capacity, and XYZ is having this and this. So real time update happening. That is what happens in the Omni channels or the supervisor console, as we call it as, or we call it as Omni channel
Okay.
supervisor. So when a
Okay.
person has a dashboard in front of them, a real time dashboard that keeps on updating on a real time basis, that is what is the utility of a supervisor console.
Okay. Understood. Understood.
Cool.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So, what are the tools that admins can use to streamline service operations? So you have a lot of cases coming around, and you'll have to have some way to assign cases properly. There are different ways which you can use to assign your cases properly and automate them. What are these different rules available in Service Cloud?
Okay. So to automate the whole cases assignment, basically, first of all, we have the case assignment rule,
Okay.
and and then we have the where we can provide an auto response rule as well, where a customer can basically get an acknowledgement if he requires for a particular issue, that we can set up through auto response rule.
Mhm.
And also we have the escalation rule, well, where we'll be able to provide and support if the SLA is missed, or something that is beyond the SLA has happened. Then in case that as and this escalation rule would be helpful. And so also so basically I am able to recall this those three only: case assignment rule, escalation rule, and the auto response rule as of now.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I have a more of a consulting oriented question now.
Hmm.
Are some key considerations when, let's say, a client of yours is migrating from a legacy support system to Service Cloud? What are some key considerations that you would have in mind?
Okay. So as an BA, my understanding would be to first of all understand the existing data, or the existing whatever the data they have, right? Suppose I'll understand then, and based on that, what I'll do is I'll initiate a plan where a data migration strategy plan, so that particularly into that plan I would include the data profiling. I would be ensure that the data cleansing process is being taken care of before being migrated into particular the target system, if, say within Service Cloud. So I'll do the data cleansing process, and into that the data profiling would be done. Then I would say about the data duplication. I have to ensure that there is no duplicate or redundant things that are being getting uploaded. So that kind of data cleansing process I'll do before uploading it to the target system.
Okay. Uh, then, can you tell me the entitlement process that you were using in your project?
Okay. Yes. So, so my project was basically a telecom major project, where basically it is like it was built on top of Sales and Services Cloud. So we have different kind of products, some technical, commercial product, as well as some technical product. Technical product, I would say, basically the plans, the plans or the subscriptions the customer is having, particularly to that. On the commercial products, I would say routers, mobile phones, that kind of products we offered.
Mhm.
And into that, if I talk about the entitlement process, so basically so there would be a particular product that has been like some advanced level of support that would be it already included. So
Mm.
that kind of process, we have to so as an service provider, we have implemented the entitlement management, so that whatever the related whatever the product issues or everything that has been happening for that particular product, that has been supported by this by through this channel. So that for that we have used entitlement process.
Got it. Uh, have you heard about CSAT service?
CSAT, so is it like a kind of metrics you are mentioning, or CSAT, customer satisfaction metrics?
Yeah, so in your project, when did you have the CSAT survey implementation? And if yes, how did that entire process work?
Okay, so basically, if I say about my project, then we were like to measure those KPIs or whatever the customer response rate, or whatever the satisfaction rate, or how effectively the agent is able to resolve the case. So the average handling time and everything that. So we have managed it through the reporting Salesforce service reporting tool, so that we basically have some uh, filters and on the particular objects and according to that we were creating an weekly reports, so that it will gauge whatever the metrics is that we wanted to show to the particular business or the requirement of the business.
My question is that have you heard about CSAT surveys? So, customer satisfaction surveys are sent to the user once the case is closed. So, have you seen that sort of implementation or done that sort of implementation?
No, no, we haven't done that kind of implementation. Basically, it is kind of feedback of, you're saying that whatever service is being provided for that.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so then my last question to you is that I am sure you have worked on a Service Cloud implementation. As a person who has no idea about your project, explain
Mhm.
to me your entire project journey end to end in very few words or very few lines, that what would your project do from the Service Cloud orientation. So from where would the person raise the case? What different ways were there to raise the case? How would the case be taken into by the customer care executive? How would it go into SFDC? And how would the work be done on it? And how would the closure of the cases be done? So the entire journey. So all in all, share with me the entire end-to-end journey of your real-time Service Cloud project.
Sure. So basically, so to capture those cases, we have different kind of medium we have within Service Cloud. So it was from the email to case or web to case we have, and also we were creating cases manually. So suppose if the agent is interacting with the customer, and based on the interaction, he'll log in case and he'll create a case manually.
Mhm.
So for that we have this features, and once the case has been captured, or when the case has been convert like when it's after logging the interaction and it has been converted to case, then the next step would be to with the help of case assignment rule, we have particularly introduced few conditions into case assignment rule, so that particular cases, and on basis of the types and subtypes, so whatever the type of the nature of the case is that, so according to that the case will be routed to the particular queues or the particular owner, if that is being handled. So once it is being handled, then so to ensure that the response is being delivered within the defined SLA, we have configured the escalation rules in case if things goes beyond the SLAs, and we have the entitlement process as well, to ensure whatever the customer issues are there, we are able to handle it, whether it is from the product side or the basic level of support they want. So for that we have introduced entitlement process as well. And once the case has been completed, or is particularly it has been resolved, or something, the issue is being resolved within the defined SLA, then we have the auto response rule as well, so that it will trigger an auto acknowledgement that the case is being likely it is being worked upon, or else it is being closed with the particular solution they have. So that kind of basic level of cycle we are following as of now.
Got it. Got it. Cool. Okay, I think I am good for now. I am the answers have been good, and I think you do have a very good knowledge of overall Service Cloud basic features, I would say. At least what is required from the BA or the QA or the admin perspective. So, before I close, would you like to ask me any questions?
So basically, I wanted to like understand. So as in BA, I just wanted to understand about the particular, um, like there would be something like that have been missed, or some that can that I have been that I can include to make the answer more descriptive or something like it is being the person who is being interviewing me can understand better like that. I wanted some kind of feedback if you
So,
have.
I would say your basic knowledge and basic information is good, but the feedback for you would be that you have to get more hold. I know you have a good hold on your project that you worked upon, but you need to learn it to present it in a more descriptive manner. So when I
Mhm.
ask you that, let's say you share your journey of how you have created this, or rather how you worked on that particular Service Cloud implementation, you'll have to start from the very basic, and then you have to walk me through the entire journey. For an example, you will say that as a customer, I can raise case from the portal, from email, call the SFDC agent, and so on. Then if the case comes from the email, then it would automatically get created in SFDC. Using the assignment rule, it would automatically get assigned to the customer care executive, depending upon some parameters. Then the milestones would run, the entitlement process would start, and if, let's say, if this happens, then the escalation rule gets created, or an escalation record gets created, my bad, and then it is assigned. And eventually, when we resolve the issue, an email is triggered to the customer after 24 hours, asking for the CSAT or the survey. If the person does not fill up the survey, another email is triggered after 24 hours. If it doesn't, then another email is triggered, and even after three attempts, if the customer does not respond, then we stop sending them emails, right? Then you can say that if, let's suppose a customer raised a case and they are not responding after that. This happens a lot of times, right?
Mhm.
So
Right.
when the customer raises a case and you are not able to get any response from the customer, then also you have to have a configuration that would wait for n number of hours or send n number of emails, and then would auto close the case. And let's say if the
Mm.
customer returns after 48 hours, or maybe 1 or 2 months, or maybe 3 or 4 months, then you would ask them by some configuration that you already had this case opened up. Is this about the same? So in a way that you stop producing bad data in your org. So all these are good practices to make sure that things are optimized.
Okay. Understood. Understood.
So if
Yeah.
you give me
Thank
an
you so much.
entire journey end to end with different permutations and combinations, that would make me more confident that you have actually worked on the project.
Understood. Got it. Yes.
Okay, okay, then sounds good. Cool. I think it was a great interaction, and I hope that you learned something out of this. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. See you in the next video.
Thank you. Thank you.